Yeah, bro.
I want to give you full creative freedom. Definitely a fade.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling the beard no more. No, just no shaver in the back. I get bumps. Other than that, you can do the shaver on the sides and face. Perfect. Do whatever you want. YouTube, we got a special one today. This is my boy Oliver. I want you guys to stop what you're doing and go give him a follow. He's all the way over in London, the UK. That's where he cuts. Check out his work, man. Like, just watch what he does to me. So he's gonna start by making his profile guide right in the middle of my head, and he's just gonna cut it to the shape of my head. So the style I'm wearing is kind of like a crop top. So he's cutting it round. Notice how he's going in my head shape. So if he were to be cutting it square, he'd be coming up and following a square shape, but he's cutting it round. And I told him I wanted to try to get my hair cut with scissors. Most barbers cut it with guards. And man, this was one of the best haircuts I got, hands down. Just look at the technique. But basically, I flew out to the UK to learn from him. I needed some refinement on my scissor skills, my shear skills, more so the principles of why I'm gonna do this, why I need to do that. You know what I'm saying? So he's following that guide all around my head on the top. And by the way, guys, I'll be dropping the full vlog of everything I learned. It's gonna be pretty long probably because it's just so many gems packed in it. Can't explain or express how much I learned, but man, it was amazing. So now he's gonna cross-check by taking horizontal sections, and then he's gonna cut my crown. In scissor work, it's easy. It's just the principles. Once you understand the principles, it just becomes so much easier. Posture, how you're standing, you know, mirror checking, all that. It's all important. So he's gonna add some Menspire product into my hair. It's gonna give it a nice textured look. It seems like it was like a pre-styler, pretty much. And now he's gonna blow dry that in with a vent brush. And now he's gonna debulk my hairline. I believe this is his 3. The way UK barbers cut is just fascinating to me. I'm definitely gonna steal some of their techniques. They cut with their shoulder. You know, American barbers, we kind of cut with our wrists. They cut with movement through their shoulder. Like, they're going up. Like, you see him, his wrist ain't really flick, it's his arm and it's his shoulder. And that can be a very efficient way of fading. I haven't seen a lot of American barbers do that. That's just me. But UK barbers, their style is beautiful. I believe the UK has the best barbers in the world. And I'm not talking about crispy lineups, crispy fades. I'm talking about structure, shape, foundation. That's what makes a great barber, in my opinion. Being able to cut anything that comes into your chair. So he's gonna set his first line going around my head. And my hair is hard to fade. Every barber that has ever cut me has told me that. Like, yo, you got some hard hair to cut. Like, it's hard. It's hard to fade. Even when I do self cuts, it's a nightmare. Got the boy Glenn in the back. Shout out to Glenn. But Menspire is dope, man. I learned a lot. Their setups are super clean. It was amazing. So now he's gonna fade this out. So he's gonna start with his first line, now his second line. And something that he did differently, which no barber has ever done, he kept a weight line, which I liked. I wouldn't have thought I liked it, you know, if someone told me, yo, I'm gonna keep the weight on your, you know, your ridge area. But he did it because my ridge area kind of comes in. That's why most of my self cuts are patchy in that area. And he realized it before he even finished. And I think that was amazing. His hair IQ is up there, pristine level. Like, if you notice right here, my hair has just my head has indentations that can make it look like there's a line when there isn't. Like right here it's all faded, but it looks like there's a dark spot just because of that. So he's gonna start on a lineup. He's gonna start in the middle. Look at that, that's clean, that's natural too. He didn't even add enhancements yet. He's gonna add a little bit. He's not too big on enhancements. The whole UK, they don't really use it that much, which I respect. Now he's using a razor on me, making sure that line is crispy. So the beard, I told him get crazy with it. I told him to shave it, but he was like, no, we gonna try something before, you know. So check out what he's about to do. He's gonna do basically like a faded beard, like a ghost beard kinda, that's what they call it. Now there's many different ways of doing this. We were gonna do it coming from the goatee area, but then he decided it would look better if we came from the back near my ear. I didn't care, I was down for whatever. So it's basically like you don't have a lineup back here, it's just faded, blurred out. And once you add the razor like how he's doing, it's really gonna come to life. This works well on patchy beards too, if you do this. It's a neat trick. And now he's doing it on this side. And bam, let's move on to the back. So he's gonna do the same steps. Debulk first. He was feeling them JRLs I brought them. I don't know why I brought them. Whenever I'm traveling, I'm just like, all right, let me bring some clipper that's pretty versatile with a good battery life. That's kind of why I brought them. JRLs have probably one of the best battery lives out of all the clippers. Look at that line, it's crispy. Look at that. He's gonna add some cream to my hair. Let me tell you what this smelled like. This thing smelled like a milkshake. It was crazy. On the plane ride home, I was just smelling like a milkshake. So that was the before and this is the after. Man. This is one of the best cuts I got. Make sure you give him a follow right now. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's your boy 4. I'm out. Peace.